Hey guys, so emotions. It has been a really rough day. Um, so I am supposed to be 39 weeks today, and it just makes me kind of emotional just thinking about it. I had my loss earlier this year in March, and I also had a loss last year, and I was due as well this same week. So it's been very just emotional. Um, I did not realize the amount of anxiety that I would start to have when I realized that I'm supposed to be having a baby right now. The last time that I got pregnant and I was nearing a due date um, was last year when I had my daughter and she passed. So it's just been really hard to think about the fact that I made it through a due date and I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to be having a baby right now, but you know what? Things are gonna work out. This baby's gonna be fine. And then a week later, I had another loss. And so a part of me just feels like that anxiety is starting to really get to me. I can't stop thinking about the fact that a week from now, I am supposed to be having a baby. And instead, I'm celebrating the beginning of the second trimester, and having to start all over, having to figure out, how this pregnancy is going to make me feel and how is it going to, physically make me feel. Um, and that's just, I joked about this the other day with someone. That's the part that really kills me. Like, I really wish that if you had losses, I wish the universe worked that you could just start from where you left off the last time. Because imagine if I started off at 19 weeks. All of that over it, almost halfway through, I would be excited. But instead, I had to start over from scratch. Already have an issue with the ultrasound. Then I really felt like I was starting over from scratch because then we found out that we were behind 2 weeks. So I wasn't even as far along as I thought I was. And then on top of that, like now I'm getting closer to the due date. And it's like, crap, I'm still only like 11 weeks pregnant. It's just been a hard time. It's been emotional. It's been sad. But at the same time, like I always say, I try to be positive. I have just found it to be incredibly impossible today. Um, I just woke up and I felt really sad and I couldn't really think about why. And then I realized, oh, yeah, that's because 39 weeks today on the die. And even then, I didn't start to feel, any kind of anxiety. I just was like, okay, well, this is something I can think about, internalize, and then later, once it really hits me, once I'm home, I can officially, you know, have it in the forefront of my mind and think about what that means to me right now. No. Halfway through the workday, I'm bawling my eyes out. Somebody's stressing me out at work. Someone's blaming me for something I didn't do. Someone else is blaming me for something that I did do, but I asked someone else if I should do it, and they said yes. So now I'm upset, and it's just all of this stuff happened at once. Let alone I'm in a busy office by myself, and I just couldn't deal. I broke down in tears. I had to run to the sonotech, because she's one of my friends, and start talking to her. And then even after that, I started to feel better, and I went to the restroom because pregnant. So I went to the restroom again for the 50th time, and I just started crying again, and I just could not stop. And the entire time I'm thinking the baby's gonna die. The baby's gonna die. I don't. Maybe she doesn't have a heartbeat. Maybe she's not alive. Like, what is gonna happen? And so I had the doctor squeeze me into the schedule, and I was so happy to find that she was able to see. They were able to see a heartbeat, and it's just. It was just so hard because I am just in that moment. I'm in that moment of, can I really trust that this is going to happen? Can I put my trust in the universe that I'm going to have a baby this time? And I can still feel it. I can still feel despite the fact that I just saw the baby, and I'll upload a picture of the ultrasound here. So despite the fact that I just saw the baby, she's got arms, legs, she's moving, she was moving around, you know, her heart's beating nice, perfect. Like, despite the fact that I saw all this, my brain is still like, something could happen. Because it has. You know, I put my faith in the fact that, oh, this is going to be the one. We made it to 19 weeks and we lost. I put my faith in the fact that, oh, this is a different pregnancy. I feel great. I feel good. We only made it to 9 weeks. You know, the first time I didn't even get a chance to be excited because I was already bleeding. By the time, you know, I found out I was pregnant, I was already starting to lose the baby. So I just feel like I want one pregnancy that is just going to go the way it's supposed to go, you know? And I envy those women. And, you know, women, if you feel this way, you know, if you've had a loss and you feel like I do, you know, I believe it's fine. It's fine. But I definitely envy those women who have had very healthy, very easygoing, very lay on the couch with my feet up pregnancies. I wish that at least one time I could have that. But unfortunately, because of the losses that I've had and because I had those first, I will never get a pregnancy to where I feel good from the moment, you know, I find out I'm pregnant, that I instantly think I'm having a baby. And that is the switch that kind of made me, you know, so emotional, is the fact that I can't associate a positive pregnancy test with having a child. I will always associate a positive pregnancy test with, you know, grief and despair and, you know, sadness. I mean, yeah, I'll be excited. I'm excited. I love the fact that I'm going to have a baby, but I will never get that first moment of like, ooh, I'm going to have a baby. That's tough for me because I just want to lay around and be silly and eat pizza and do all this stuff. And yes, I do it anyway, but I don't do it with the optimism of a person who's never had a loss. And I am envious of that. And I am not ashamed to say it. I am envious of that. However, I'm trying so hard to be positive all the time. And I've always been a person that said that I want to feel the emotions that I'm feeling and then deal with them. And so going against my own nature to be like, oh no, I'm fine. Everything is perfect. Everything is fine. The baby is healthy. I talk to the baby sometimes. I'm like, baby girl, you fine. You know, like I do these things because I know that I can cause myself to be more anxious than what I already am. And so it's just, it's draining. I'm an optimistic person, and even I'm drained of my own optimism. So basically, we're gonna go to Clearwater for 4 days, and we're gonna be on the beach, and we're gonna relax. We're gonna do all this great stuff. Officially 10 weeks, so I'm in the 11th week today, and I'm just excited to be able to get a break. It's been stressful. You know, today has been hard, as you just heard. So I'm really excited to be able to get away from the house, get away from school and homework and everything else. I'm just excited to be able to relax. I do have a consult with the MFM high-risk doctors, and that's in November. And we're going to talk cerclage, so we might have to get a cerclage, and I don't know what to think about that other than hopefully it helps keep the baby in. And guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. When you subscribe to the channel, you get to come along my pregnancy journey, and hopefully you will see happy smiles and excitedness. You might see me cry every now and then. No, I almost guarantee you'll probably see me cry a few times, but at least you'll see me being happy and healthy with my baby. And I'm going to stop this video right here because it's already probably too long and I've already jammered already too much. So today, I am pregnant. And today, I'm progressing.